Man, shout out to Curry. He's run his ass off today. He absolutely has run his ass off.
D-Mark got that heat.
Hell crush.
He'll crush it, man.
Hell crush.
Look, check me out. Said I really want my city, I be trapping day and night. Tell them pussies I'm on murder, I know they don't wanna fight. If we see the ops in traffic, slide the doors and hit the lights. If I jump out with this bitch, I bet he run like Jay Rice. Swear I turned into a demon, nigga should've took my life. I can't lay up with no holo, bitch, you cannot stay the night. I got pimpin' in my blood, talk to a bitch like Money Mike. I was following a dark path, I swear I seen the light. It's to kill the only option, niggas don't know how to fight. Took the long way through hell, I swear this shit been a hike. I was searching for a way out, meditated, lock my sight. Put a sight on the chop, you can't get hit from any height. Bitch, I'm with that. If I ever told you, then I love you, then I meant that. If we scream it's war, I'll make a call and I can get that. Them niggas is pussy, if I spin, he get a shit crack. I'm a young nigga from the hill, you better king that. Across the chessboard, watch me move. You never seen a nigga do what I could do. I never seen one of you little niggas shoot, but you be talking on the gram like that's some shit you do, nigga, stop it. Yeah, I'm on that block, we got it lit. Yeah, I got this bitch off a perk and a Vic. Yeah, I want my dogs like Mike.
All right, welcome in, everybody. John Eads with you. Akron Rebuild Dynasty going down today. Sorry, I've been a little busy recently with work and stuff, but we got a little time today, so we're going to get one in here. We are going to play Indiana today as we begin the second half, essentially, of our regular season schedule. It really started against Penn State, but we have 5 more games here, and they're a lot more winnable than the 5 we just played, or the 4, whatever it is. So I'm looking forward to this. We're 4-3 right now, just kind of resetting the season. 2-3 in Big Ten play. The goal coming into the year was to get to a bowl game. So we got 5 games left. We got to get at least 2 wins to make that bowl game possible, and I feel good about our chances of doing that, starting with this game against the Hoosiers. It's been a very interesting season. A lot of close games. Really, every game's been close except for the ones that we've won. A couple of them at least. Last game against Penn State was one of the craziest games I've been a part of. Unfortunately, it didn't end up in a win, so it's going to go down as a crazy one that, I look back on not fondly. We lose 34-28, and we were driving with a chance to win the game with a touchdown. We threw it, got down to the 5. My player inexplicably reached the ball like he was trying to score from the 5 and then fumbled, and then we had a chance to recover the fumble in the end zone as time expired, and our guy missed it for no reason. They pick it up, and then they win the game. So feels like a missed opportunity. Thought we could have won that game despite the fact that we played an atrocious first half. But in any case, it's behind us now, and we got a chance to go win a couple games here, so I'm looking forward to that, and we'll try to do that against the Hoosiers. So like the video, please. Subscribe to the channel. Looking forward to wrapping up Season 2, hopefully with 6 more games instead of 5, including the bowl. And who knows, maybe if we win out, maybe sneak into the playoffs. Who knows? We're in the Big Ten, so we'll see how it goes. But we're going to start with recruiting. We'll look at that, maybe get a few commits, and then we will advance the week and get into this game against Indiana. Probably going to be a little bit rusty. Haven't played in like 10, 11 days, but we're going to let it fly. So we did get our first commitment of the cycle last time we were live. I think it was a free safety, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, Jimmy Coffey. I think he's the only one we got right now. So we're continuing to battle for these corners, free safeties, and strong safeties. I don't think we've started to recruit anybody else at the moment. I need a little bit of a refresher myself. It's been a little while since we've been on here. It's purely just the secondary, because that's our biggest need. So let's kind of refresh where we are. So Frank DeBeer, going after him. Virginia Tech's in the lead. He'll be coming out with his top 3 this week, and we'll be in there, but looks like the Hokies have the inside track. Tyler Hines competing for his commitment. Nobody else is really competing, as I say that. So either this week or next we'll get his commitment, I think. And then we're in the lead on Rashawn Evanson. Looking good here. He's a guy that I definitely would like to get. And Cincinnati's in the mix, but not really competing with us. At free safety, I wanted to bring in, I think, 2. So we got Coffey, who I like, and then we have Archibald, who we're going after as well. Just take a look at this. Yeah, so we got 1. Need 1 more, and then we should be good there. I like Archibald, and that'll be that. I think strong safety, we also needed 1 or 2, 3 actually. So we have 1 in Homer, We're going to need to add a few more. I guess these guys, we have deal breakers on, so we're not going to be able to get for one reason or another. So we have 100 hours to use. Now let's see where we could possibly use those. I think free safety, we're good. We're going to get Archibald actually this week when we advance. Corners in battles for these two. How many corners do we need? 6. Holy crap. All right, so we're looking good on 2 of them, but we still need some more. So we'll probably look to go grab a couple corners and strong safeties off the list. We have our quarterback right now, so it's not a big concern. We've done well recruiting running back as well. It's something we can look at later on. I think it's not like we got to really think about what do we need the most to upgrade our roster right now. And I think above all else, it's going to be that secondary. We don't have a lot of numbers. We also don't have a lot of talent. So I think we got to put as much into that as we possibly can. So let's go back into here and let's go grab a few corners because we're going to need like 4 more even if we get these 2 committed. And, I mean, it's true. We're just not very good right there. All right, bump and run. I'm looking for more like zone corners or boundary corners. So why don't we look at Yoshivas here? 5'10". All right, 88 speed, not high tier, but serviceable. An 88 Excel. He's only 5'10", but he's got pretty decent coverage abilities, and he changes direction pretty well too. So I like him. We'll give him a scholarship. What else we got? Bump and run. Here we go. Zone corner. That's what we want. Leon Hart, 5'11", a little bit bigger. 86, 91. I don't love the 86. I do like the 91, and he's got really good zone coverage, 75. So I like him. We'll give him a scholarship. So there's 4. Could use some length. 6'1", field corner. Okay. 83 speed's a little bit too low. He does have 90 Excel. Damn, he's a bust though. All right, so can't go with him. And that's all of our points. So 2 pretty good prospects at corner here. I think if we get 4 out of high school, that's good. We don't really need to bring in 6 high school guys. What we certainly can do is get a couple out of the portal that can come in and play immediately and give these guys a little bit of time to develop. So I think 4 is a good number to be at. We don't need to bring in 6. They're not all going to see the field. That's just not going to happen. DeBeer, probably not going to get, but I like where we're at with Hines and Evanson. Archibald should be our next commit, and then we'll be done with free safety, and we can move on to a different position. And then Homer here battling with UVA, so decent there. We got to add a few more guys at strong safety though. So once we finish up free, we'll probably go try to finish corner and then strong safety, and then we can move on from there because then we've kind of rebuilt our secondary. So that's kind of where we're at right now and how we're looking, and let's go into game week. All right, so we get Chad Archibald from Massillon, Ohio. So we got our 2 free safeties figured out. Go take a look at them, what we like. Evanson, the other corner, Hines, we're going to have to wait 1 more week on, I guess. But we'll get that commitment too soon as well. So Indiana's 4-4, 2-2, up and down, unlike real life. They're unbeatable, seemingly, in real life. Let's go take a look at our latest commitment. So he's a coverage specialist, just inside the top 1,400, 6'1", 200 pounds, 89, 88 speed Excel. I like for a safety. Could be better, but for us, it's great. 81 zone, love that. 69 man, tackles pretty well. Change direction, agility are all good. So I like both these guys. They're not the highest rated dudes in the country, but they're both really solid players with some speed, some coverage, change direction, all that stuff. So I think those are 2 really good players for us, and we really don't need to go after any other free safety, so we can kind of clear this out, I think. So they started with a bye. They beat Ohio. They lost to Texas A&M, who's, I guess, not a ranked team. Looks like they're 4-3. That's surprising. They lost to Miami. They beat Northwestern. They lost to Maryland. Ohio State destroyed Wisconsin last time they were on the field. So it's a pretty good team. 79 overall, though. So very comparable with us. These are some of the games against the other Big Ten teams where we're not a peg down. We're kind of similar. So I feel like we'll have a chance to win all of these games as long as we play our brand of ball and we don't hurt ourselves, you know. So some decent losses in there, but also a couple nice wins. So yeah, 78 overall quarterback. It's not Fernando Mendoza, clearly. He's got a little bit of speed, but not a ton. Running backs don't have top end speed, but they're bigger dudes. This receiver is really good. This is Nitro Tuggle. He plays at Purdue in real life, started at Georgia, and he's got some very good speed, so we'll have to account for that. Can't get beat deep. Really, all the receivers got some pretty good speed. So that could be what they look to do, is beat us, through the air. Not much at tight end. They have some pretty good guards, but the offensive line as a whole is not that good. 6'5", end. 6'4". Not elite, though. Really good D tackle, but big drop-off behind him. Linebackers aren't that good. Pretty good cornerback one, but not much behind. They do have some decent speed and a good free safety, not so much a good strong safety. So it's kind of like us, sprinkled in talent here and there, but as a whole, just not a very dominant team. So let's go make it happen, man. Back at home, don't have to deal with the stadium pulse. Very evenly matched game, I would say, or close to it. Once we do one more full off season, we're going to be on a level playing field with pretty much anybody except for the blue blood programs. So this is a game we should win, and let's go get it done. Let's take another step towards getting to a bowl game. Damn it. We should have had that. I mean, we had... Got it. Good job, guys. All right, big third down. Let's keep them out of the end zone. Nice. Good job. All right, way to cover. And he missed it. Ball's coming out to the 20. Good job, defense. Good. Go! Woo-hoo-hoo! Man, I've been trying to hit that wheel route for the longest. It was open there, and we got it for a big play. Great job. Man, I always do that. I gotta hit the one behind. Great job on the catch and run there, but we gotta hit the one behind. It was wide open. Get there, Curry. Let's go. Good drive.
No, sir.
Yeah, way to knock it out, baby. I wanted to go outside, but we had a lane up the middle. Good stuff. We're getting a lot of, we're getting great push up front right now. Yep. Let's go, Williams. Love when he gets mixed in, man. Love it when he gets to get some looks. Fight forward. Oof, don't fumble the ball. I mean, we've got enough of that this year. That's what I'm talking about. Watch out. Man, we keep getting stuck on our own dudes, but way to move the sticks. Got it out quick as we needed to. How quick did they get in there? There's the lane. Damn it, man. Oh, gotta hit that. Right up the middle. Woohoo! They motioned that guy over. And then we checked to an RPO, and then he didn't come back, so we went back to the run. Easy for us. Damn it. All right, we sent a blitz last time. Let's sit back in coverage this time and see what happens.
Bruh.
Bro, what? I literally was holding the button to swat the pass. I don't know why we didn't get a reaction to that. I feel like I was in position to get a hand on the ball. What is the flag? See, here comes the BS. Here it comes. How, bro? We had a guy wide open. That's wide open. Get out of here, EA. Good. Good. Way to get that. Nice move. Let's go, man.
Expose him!
Woo! Attaboy Curry. Ah! All right, that ends the first half. We dominated that half. We really haven't tapped into the playbook much at all. We get ball coming out. We score a touchdown. We're in firm control of this game. So that's all we got to do. Nice. Let's freaking go, man. Good job, Newell. Stupid. Damn it. Are you... That's ridiculous, bro.
Bruh.
How? How do we miss the tackle? Bro. Got it. Yeah. That's a first down, bro. Why do you never make that pass? He's wide open! Speed. Pure freaking speed. There it is. Finally, that play works!
Bruh.
Oh my god! How do you drop that? Nothing. Oh! Alright, third down. We get the stop, we win the game. Let's go. Throw it.
Give me that.
Thank you. That was the worst pass I've ever seen in my life. Let's go! Just like that.
Purchase your tracks today.
Just gaping holes. Absolutely gaping. Man, shout out to Curry. He's run his ass off today. He absolutely has run his ass off. Woo! Good night, Indiana. Hey, 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 hey. Hit him with it. Woo! Sit your ass.
Oh no, I just up the bank, but I think I need some more. Tryna fuck me on the first link, can we take it slow? I be running out the back by the time they at the door. How you go behind my back?
Nice.
You supposed to be my bro. Fucked you this last night, but I swear I didn't know. He throw that on my name.
V4. Win number 5.
Every time it's for the low. Stacey wants some new shoes, swear that's all she care about. Brody rolled the window down when it's time to air it out. Put his homies on and he only did it for the cloud. We both in the field, but I had to take a different route. Miley some dough right on her lip, but then I'm getting out. You say you ballin', but at the game you setting out. If I ain't got a mill, there's nothing to get lit about. I know it's harder to succeed when your head full of doubt. Oh no, my Brody turn always fall asleep over phone. Prayed for a bed when I used to sleep on the floor. Already started, no one told me to go. Since I grew up in the mud, they didn't expect me to grow. Lately I've been ballin', I think it's time to go pro. Smoking rose, I hold the toe. Crackers call me with the pole. Can you be the one I call when I got no...
Good win. Wasn't like sexy, but I mean, we just played well. Played good defense, good situational football. We ran the ball really well. I mean, that's how you win in the Big Ten. 382, 159 on the ground, average 6.6 per play. Passed for 223. We're 7-9 on third down. Really good. Could have been better in the red zone. No, we were actually good in the red zone. I'm sorry. Turned it over once. That was our only blemish, and it shouldn't have even been a turnover, but took care of the ball, held the ball, sustained drives, and yeah, I mean, went up 14-0. Never looked back. They could never make up that extra possession. So Levi Malik, I thought he played decent. Missed a couple throws today. Should have made. We also dropped a few passes, but all things considered, pretty good. Curry was an animal today. 22 for 125, 4 touchdowns. Probably his best game in college. Williams continues to mix in when he has opportunities and be a great change of pace for us. And he will be that all year. Receiving, nothing like explosive, but very timely. When we needed to convert third downs, we did. And that's why we got these playmakers to do that. Newell had a big catch on the RPO, but Adams and Greer consistently getting open for us when we needed them to. Offensive line played really well. Owned the line of scrimmage for sure. And when you do that, you win. We had the 1 sack there late. Not a lot of pressure, despite the fact that, sent a lot of pressure. We didn't get a lot of production from it, but we did stuff a lot of runs. And we had a pick from DeMarco Johnson. A couple PBUs as well. Defense played really well today, I thought. And didn't have much for the kicker to do. So, great win. We get our 5th. And now, with 4 games left, we need 1 more win to get to bowl eligibility, which would be awesome. So, great way to start here. 3rd Big Ten Conference win. We're just racking them up at this point. Really well played. Like I said, when we're even with them, talent-wise, thereabouts, or maybe they're slightly better, we should win these games. And we did. And we looked like the better team. So, good for us. All right, that'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for tuning in. Good episode today and another win. As I said, 4 more games, 1 more. All we need is 1 more to get to bowl eligibility. Of course, we want to win all of them, but all we need is 1 more. That was our goal coming in, and everything beyond that is just, bonus on top. So we'll see what we can do. Who do we have next? Is it a conference game again? We got San Diego State. So we're taking a brief break from conference play, and then we got Iowa and Northwestern, and then a sneaky good Louisiana team, actually. Didn't think they were going to be that good, but chance for a ranked win. Who knows? So be back for that. Hit the bell for the post notifications, like the video, sub to the channel, all that good stuff. And we will be back soon with that game against San Diego State. So appreciate y'all. Go Zips. Road to bowl eligibility continues. And this rebuild's going pretty well. Let's keep it going. Until next time.